Previously on the season.
With David going out, we all knew we had to raise our level of play. And
I thought the blue-collar mentality might work. And what we asked our players to do is just raise their effort.
That stretch of games, the 9-game unbeaten streak we had this year, was a bit, I don't want to say ugly, but it was a little more blue-collar and a little more rough and tough, kind of grinding out some 1-0 victories.
It's probably the most difficult place that I've encountered coming to play.
It's a stunning strike from Graham Zusi. Pizza Hut Park is the field of dreams for Graham Zusi, and he struck again for Sporting Kansas City.
They definitely showed that they wanted it more than us, and they got the result for it.
This is Jackson. He slipped in. Alexander off the post. It's falling for Shea. It's a goal. Breck Shea is there to gather the loose change in front of the Portland defense. It's 3 for FC Dallas. On fire here.
The usual Texas summer temperatures made their appearance in July and August. But as the thermometer heated up, so too did the play of FC Dallas midfielder Jackson. It couldn't have come at a better time for the Dallas side, who had laid a heavy offensive load at the feet of MVP candidate Breck Shea in David Ferreira's absence. The fine play of the fleet-footed Brazilian coincided with his June 4th marriage in his home country.
Jackson had his moments, but he came back from Brazil with his wife, and he's doing extremely well. He's the same guy. He's just he's been playing a way that I haven't seen him play. But I wish him the best, and he's been doing great.
Bom, cabeça primeiro, né? Depois do casamento, você fica mais tranquilo para fazer o trabalho. E comigo foi assim. Eu estou mais exposto em relação à concentração e feliz em campo. Acho que o segredo é você tá feliz, que tudo sai naturalmente, né?
With Jackson now helping to shoulder the offensive load, the team seemed well positioned for a busy summer stretch that would span 4 countries and 3 competitions, an average of 1 game every 3.5 days, most in hostile environments.
Breck Shea's found some room. Breck Shea! Absolutely brilliant from the All-Star Breck Shea. On Chavez, there's the equalizer. Service of Benitez. It's fallen for Chavez! My word! Marvin Chavez has found the go-ahead goal here for FC Dallas. Henry, left-footed shot of Henry! Thierry Henry has found an equalizer for the Red Bulls.
In spite of the miles logged, FC Dallas displayed the character that they had become known for, downing El Salvador's Alianza FC in their home and away series and securing a berth in the group stage of the CONCACAF Champions League. The win meant the team would have a shot at 3 coveted trophies in 2011.
We really wanted to develop this culture of winning. We're on a game-to-game and a week-to-week basis. We're trying to win everything that we play in.
I'm sure if you ask the guys, nobody is happy about playing more games. Obviously, we've had a busy schedule, but I think the importance of the CONCACAF Champions League tournament is huge for us, for the league, especially for our club, obviously making history and getting into this international tournament.
The more success this team finds, the greater the confidence is, and the more difficult it is going to be for any team to defeat FC Dallas.
But the toughest stretch of the season was still ahead, and it coincided with the tumultuous summer transfer window. With the club now competing in 3 competitions simultaneously, changes would have to be made.
Yes, there are moves that could be pending. I think we still need to get a little bit more depth in our defense.
Forwards Milton Rodriguez and Perry Mirosevic were released to make room for midfielder Daniel Cruz, who was acquired from Belgian club Germinal Beerschot on August 4th.
Yeah, I was in Houston, and they offered me a contract with. They were not offer me a contract, but we were talking about what can they do for me. I didn't negotiate, and I immediately say no. I didn't say nothing,
And then I received a call from my manager, and he told me that FC Dallas was interested, that if I wanted to come. So I come, and then everybody talked to me after the first training. The coach came to me and he told me that he really wanted me that I stay, and I was very happy. I know I'm not going to make myself popular with the Houston fans, but I mean, for me, there was a big difference between Houston and Dallas.
Milton really worked hard for us here. It just got to the point he was getting less and less effective. When it came down to the top priority for the team was to make sure we had the best players on the field that we possibly could have. On Perry, Perry's been, he was a player we brought in. We had a lot of really high hopes for, and he kind of got into a situation where he just didn't really deliver to what we were hoping for. We wanted to help him go someplace, where he would have a fresh start. And we probably spent 2 months looking for a place for him. Finally, Toronto came back to us and said, we're making some tremendous roster changes, and we could use another player.
Eric Avila was the next to go, as he was sent to Toronto for 6'1" forward Maicon Santos in a pivotal trade meant to bolster the Dallas attack.
With Avi, we worked awfully hard to get him with that, I think it was Atlas down in Mexico, where that, we were going to loan him down there. And what we saw in Avi that week prior before he left was a great enthusiasm, excitement. He couldn't wait to go. And then for whatever reason, the field, the whole loan fell through. Toronto has probably talked to us for 6 weeks about Avi. And then when Avi's deal fell through and came back here, they got back on the phone and just really, really wanted to make the trade. And the only player we thought made sense for us was Maicon Santos.
I was in Portland. With the team, with Toronto. I was getting myself ready for the game. The coach come to me and he said, I need to talk to you. And I say, something's going on. Because I don't been playing, and they say it's I always kind of feel that's gonna happen. But and then he come and he say we're gonna trade you and you're going to Dallas. It's okay. For some parts I was kind of sad, kind of mad, but for the other part I was happy because it come from the bottom to the top. It's really good.
The final moves came in late August, when FC Dallas answered questions about defensive depth by sending midfielder Eric Alexander to Portland in exchange for defender Jeremy Hull, and signing imposing defender Jack Stewart on loan from NASL side Minnesota Stars.
My coach in Portland told me that Dallas was trying to trade for me, and they initially said no, but then I guess it's just been it was an ongoing process that finally went through about a couple weeks ago, and. Got out here, and I'm just really excited to be here. And it was a quick start to getting my debut and everything, so I was really excited for everything to finally go through.
And I got a call from my agent who said he was in India, actually, so I kind of got scared because I didn't really want to go to India. But he said that there's a thing in the works with FC Dallas that's almost 85% complete. And I found out Monday at practice with Minnesota that I was coming to the FC Dallas to get a loan arranged for me, and then it all happened fairly quickly, and then packed a quick bag and was out here in Dallas, and then did physicals and all that stuff in the morning, and then was in the airport meeting the guys to fly out to the game against Pumas. I'm just glad to be back at the highest level in the U.S. and can't wait to contribute here to FC Dallas.